Hey team. Okay, so I know I look like I've been crying, and it's because I have. I just talked to one of my downline, and she told me her why, and it literally brought me to tears. It was probably one of the favorite whys I think I have heard since being in Plexus. So I apologize for the look. Wasn't my fault. But I'm going to try to make this video quick, run through some of the awesomeness that we've got going on for our team and for you guys. And I truly believe if we, all stick together, we take what resources and tools have been laid out in front of us, and we work our butts off for the next 90 days. Like I said in the other videos, if you missed it, the action that we're doing now for the next 90 days will show results after that 90 days. So if we commit to ourselves and our teams and our families right now that we're going to do this, let's give it 3 solid, hardcore months where we commit, and let's see what happens with these 3 months. And I have every ounce of faith that if we truly band together and we do the things that I'm about to list off and talk about and refresh you guys' memory on, there's no doubt that we're going to see some big, awesome changes with y'all's promoting, your team's promoting, your leadership skills, your team's leadership. We're going to see some pretty awesome things. So I'm excited. So we're just going to jump right into it. It's late. I know it's almost midnight. All right, so first and foremost, you've probably seen the hashtag daily action stack. I encourage you guys, if you haven't already printed these out, I went to, where did I go today? Staples. And I had them do front and back copies. I have 50 pages in here, so 100 of the daily action stacks. They put it in this little bound notebook for me. And so I've got 100 days worth, at least 90. See where I'm going with that? I've got 100 days worth of daily action stacks at my fingertips. My goal for you guys and for myself is to at least get 4 of these done a week. Not saying you have to complete one every day, not every, 7 days out of the week. You don't have to. If you do, amazing, awesome, props to you. That's my ultimate goal. But if you can try your hardest to get 4 daily action stacks done a week, I think that's going to be huge for your business and your team's business. So please, figure out how you want to do this. If you just want to get a regular binder with holes punched in the side from your printer, totally fine. Just get it together and start working on this. I've already had a couple of you guys tell me that y'all have been working on it, and it's already been making a difference. And it's made a difference for me too. I haven't gotten to complete very many so far because I've been giving all the details to you guys. But what I have done so far, I can see definitely how this is drastically going to help our businesses. So please figure out how you want to present this for yourself, or lay it out for yourself. Please be really promoting this and encouraging your team to do this. I actually went in and edited the newbie checklist, which is the next thing we're going to talk about. I edited it to include this at the very end, because I made the newbie checklist, hashtag newbie checklist, so you can find it on Pink Power Page. I made it for you to be able to go through with your business building ambassadors and your wholesale ambassadors through the whole document, no matter what. But at the very end, I've added, if they want to work this as a business and make some money, have them hashtag search daily action stack. So that way they know where to focus their time, their efforts, and their energy, and what to do next. So daily action stack is a must for the next 90 days at least. Y'all give your family 90 days. They're worth it. You're worth it. Your team is worth it. The results are going to be worth it. We've got this, y'all. The next thing is obviously the newbie checklist. Hashtag search it in the Pink Power Page as newbie checklist. You'll see the video like explaining it line by line, and you'll see the document. Newbie checklist needs to be promoted. When you have a new ambassador, print that joker out, newbie checklist on Pink Power Page. Start writing that information down. Keep it in a binder as well. I got to use this for the first time today because I had a new ambassador, and it went beautifully. I had her on the phone. It was late, but because she got off work, and that was fine. But we got bam, 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 bam. We covered everything on that checklist, and she already had her, some of her products in hand. So we were able to finish the whole thing, not even having to wait on her welcome pack. And it went phenomenal. She's ready to rock and roll, work the business. We know what her game plan is. She knows I'm going to be checking in with her frequently. It's exciting. The other big tip I have for you guys that I want y'all to listen and take note to. Is this it? No. Well, I've got too many papers all over my desk from working really hard this last couple of weeks. I can't find my sheet. Oh, there it is. My sheet. Here it is. Okay. The newbie checklist. What I encourage you guys to do is not only use these for new ambassadors. I would love, 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 and I'm going to do the same thing. It might take me a little while, but I'm doing it regardless. I would love for y'all to go through and start with your leaders. So you guys will be who I'm starting with in my downline. And print one out for every active leader you have, and eventually print one out for every active ambassador that you have. If you have somebody in your downline that's inactive, I encourage you just to reach out to them, not about Plexus, but just reach out, even if it's been 2 years since they've said anything to you or you've said anything to them. Reach out and just say, hey, just checking in, I thought about you today, wanted to see what you've been up to, how is life? That's all I want you to do. Just initiate the conversation, start the relationship back, and if Plexus comes up on their end, awesome. If it doesn't, still love on them, still get to know them, still check in with them, see how they're doing. But what I'm doing with these is if they are an active ambassador, meaning they have a backup order in place, I'm sending them a message and I'm saying, hey, this is something new that we've started. It's called the newbie checklist. And even though I know you're not a newbie, I'm trying to get better at utilizing it so that we can train our teams better. Do you mind if I just do a quick one with you? So at least, if nothing else, I have this in my folder with your information so I know to check in on you periodically just to see how things are going. And hopefully they'll let you. If not, it's not a big deal. But I would encourage you guys to go through this at least with your leaders, actually go through it. Hopefully all of your actives let you do it with them, but definitely encourage your leaders to. Hopefully if they're one of your leaders, they may be seeing this already, but if they aren't seeing this already, hopefully if they're one of your leaders, they'll say, yeah, let me hear how this works. Like, let's practice, because it is practice. It's practice, practice, practice. So also, it's going to allow you to be able to, if you've never gone over a duplicatable system with some of your old ambassadors, because I have a lot like that who joined me in the beginning who never got officially trained, that I would love to have this in a file. But I'm also utilizing these as my follow-up system. I'm going to keep these all in a binder. All of my newbies are going to be in the front, and then all of my leaders are going to be behind that, and then all of my actives are going to be behind that. But that way, when I'm doing my daily action stack, I can just flip to, who's next on my sheet. And my goal is to get through everybody at least twice a month. You guys that are seeing this video, the leaders are going to be checked in with probably weekly. I'm hoping to get to you guys weekly for the first 30 days since we are initiating the daily action stack, the newbie checklist, the untapped, which I'll talk about that in a second, and the leaders gone live. I want to make sure I'm doing everything I can do to help you guys stay focused, stay organized, stay excited, without being overwhelmed, because I don't want to overwhelm y'all. But the things that we're implementing are new, so it can be overwhelming, but the things that they are not overwhelming themselves. I look like a bum. Oh my Atlanta. Sorry. Just got really distracted by my scariness. Where'd my note card go? Okay, here we go. So the next thing is the interest groups. What I was saying about that, I have hashtagged it untapped. You can also type in the word interest groups and it will pop up as well. But it's the video I did on Pink Power Page last week talking about what a way to grow your Facebook audience. And you guys, I have seen firsthand what 3 days of truly engaging on these interest groups and utilizing them like I talked about in the Untapped video on Pink Power Page, utilizing them in that fashion, not spamming people, not going to random interest groups and posting about Plexus, but truly liking, commenting, and engaging on actual posts within these interest groups and friending people. I've gotten a couple new ambassadors and a couple new customers and a lot of potentials. They've already messaged me. They've already commented, send me more info, or, hey, I'm interested, especially after the holidays. And I've been friends with these people less than 48 hours. Don't have a clue who they are, complete strangers, but we're in the same interest groups, and we were engaging with each other and commenting and replying and liking each other's stuffs in these interest groups. So I encourage y'all, if y'all are not doing this, I am officially a believer. This is one of the things we talked about. The diamonds that are really soaring right now, they add about 100 Facebook friends a month, and that is how they're doing it. They're not going to their friends list of friends and adding strangers. They are actually legitimately like engaging, and it's working out really well. And I'm proof of that now. I have seen it firsthand, and it's phenomenal, and I cannot wait to friend a bunch of other people. So if y'all are not doing that yet, I encourage you to do so. We said revisiting the oldies with the newbie checklist, daily action stack, interest groups. Okay, leaders gone live. Okay, so it starts officially, it's going to start December 2nd, but tomorrow, December 1st, I'm going to do the first Leaders Gone Live, just explaining to the Pink Power Page what is Leaders Gone Live. So for you guys, I've already explained it a little bit, but I'll kind of do a quick recap. Leaders Gone Live is where our leaders are going to be visible on Pink Power Page. This is just a 3 to 5 minute live Facebook video within the team page. I have got all of y'all's names. I'm actually going to try my best to type this up tomorrow and get it to you guys tomorrow. Really neat, but it's 2 pages long, and it's kind of, I have horrible handwriting and I want it organized. So I'm going to try my best to type that up tomorrow. But what it's going to be, you're going to be assigned a topic. And if you need help figuring out what the crap I'm going to talk about in 3 to 5 minutes about whatever topic you've been assigned, let me know. Let me, Laura, or Andy know, and we can help you come up with some talking points, because it's a 3 to 5 minute video. Very, very easy. But the topics are very, very basic. Things that we need our team seeing at least once a month, at the very least. Some of them are repeated because they're important topics. Some of them are only going to be talked about once a month. But there were enough of you guys where y'all only have to do one Facebook Leaders Gone Live, or Leaders Go Live, whichever one you want to. I guess we need to decide that. Leaders Go Live. Leaders Go Live. So that way you only have to do one video a month. And it's, once again, not public. It's on Pink Power Page, but it's important for y'all's teams to see your faces, and your ambassadors to see y'all's visibility on the Pink Power Page. And I think this is going to be a very helpful thing. It's going to cut down on a lot of training. Well, not training, because you need to train your ambassador still, but it's going to be helpful, useful information that we all need to see and revisit very frequently. So when you are posting whatever your assigned date is, like I said, I'm going to type this, but let me just give you guys an example. I know it's backwards, I think. Yeah, it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see that the numbers are double. So 1, 1, well, not the first one. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Because we have 2 different leaders posting about 2 different topics once a day. So I've got y'all's names written out here along with your topic that you're going to be talking about. Instead of this just being for the month of December, once I get this typed out, let's see, I will always have the first of the month, okay? I will always have the first of the month. Let's see, Laura Prejean will always have the first video on the 2nd. Andy Berry will always have the second video on the 2nd. Tanya Cockman will always have the first video on the 3rd. Candace Scarta will always have the second video on the 3rd. Y'all see where I'm going? Okay, so whatever you are on this list is what you're going to be from this point on, no matter what month it is. Obviously, there's some days in the month that aren't in all the months, and that's okay. You just don't have to do one that month, or you don't get the opportunity to do one that month. Now, here's what I'm begging you guys to do for me. Because you have either verbally committed to doing these videos, or you have said, you know what, I hate doing videos. They freak me out, but I'm ready to take my business to the next level. I'll do one. What I don't want to happen is you be assigned the 5th of December and January 5th and February 5th, and the 5th of that month come and your video never get posted, okay? I don't want that to happen, because that's going to set a really yucky precedence for what this Leaders Go Live is. Not to mention, I'm going to be really upset if you're assigned the 5th of December and the 5th of January and the 5th of February, and you post on Facebook a couple of times a day, but you never post your 3-minute Facebook Live video for our team page. I'm going to be really disappointed, and it's going to be really hard for me not to call you out. So it doesn't matter what time of the day. You don't have to do it in the morning. You don't have to do it in the afternoon. You don't have to do it in the evening. As long as you get it done that day, 3 to 5 minutes, super simple. We don't care if you showered. We don't care if you're on day 7 of dry shampoo. We don't care. Y'all look at me. What? I don't care. So please, you've made the commitment to me. You've made the commitment to your team. You've made the commitment to this group to commit to what you said you were going to do when the time hit you. So keep that in the back of your mind, that I'm depending on y'all to follow through and not forget or drop the ball when it's your day. So keep that in mind. Okay. So everybody, whenever I get this typed up tonight or tomorrow and I send this list out, everybody know what day they're supposed to do what, and keep that in your phone as a reminder if you need to. And then the last thing is just a couple of quick things, just as reminders to you guys. You know, if we're promoting and encouraging our teams to do the daily action stack, I hope y'all are doing it. I think it's going to do nothing but explode y'all's businesses. Like I said, everybody that's already utilized it has just praised it. Like, it's just been great for their business. Same thing with the newbie checklist. Go through, do the newbie checklist with all your oldies, because it's good for them to see it and maybe get trained for the first time if you were like me and didn't have training, so we didn't pass training on. But it's practice, practice, practice. Keep staying visible on your team pages. If you went to your team page and you made a video saying, hey, I'm back, sorry I disappeared for a while, but I'm restarting and kickstarting my business and I want y'all to join me. Stay active, stay visible, because they're not going to take you seriously if you make that video once a month. So stay active, stay visible, try to post in there daily. You will do that if you follow the daily action stack. Try keep posting on Facebook daily. You will do that if you're utilizing the daily action stack. Y'all get where that's going? If you're utilizing the daily action stack, you're going to be doing everything you need to do to grow your business and to be as successful as possible and help your team be as successful as possible. Like I said, I'm going to be trying my best to do weekly check-ins with you guys at least for the first 30 days. And if I can figure out a great schedule to do that after the first 30 days, I'm going to try my best. But I want everybody now, I hope y'all are still with me, to really, really think about what those goals are, what those whys are, why you have decided to restart, why you want this business to work. And let's finish December, or start December with a bang. Let's finish the rest of 2016 with a bang. Even if the whole 2016 sucked, in personal life and in Plexus life, I want us to just finish it out strong to set the precedence for how we're starting 2017. Because after talking to many of you guys, y'all need 2017 in your personal life and your Plexus life to be better than 2016. And I have no doubts that if we stick together, we link arms, and we do the things that we've been talking about, this 2017 is going to be a pretty phenomenal year. And I'm so proud of you guys for stepping up and making the commitment and not giving up, and being willing to push forward and pick yourselves up and dust yourself off. I'm so proud of every one of y'all, and I cannot wait to see the amazing things that are about to start happening. Like I said, everything happens every 90 days. So what work we put in this next 90 days is really going to show its efforts after that. So I'm super excited. I'm praying for all of us, and keep on the lookout for the Leaders Go Live video. I forgot to mention this too. When you get your Leaders Go Live topic, You will type out the topic along with the beginning of it will say hashtag Leaders Go Live. So for example, my first video is going to say hashtag Leaders Go Live. What is this? Or what is Leaders Go Live? So if your topic is what is a welcome pack, you'll start it out hashtag Leaders Go Live. What is a welcome pack? So that way it's easier for people to see, to search. We're not going to tag all of our teams on those because they'll be able to see them. So we're not going to bombard them with a bunch of tags and overwhelm them. So if you have questions, though, don't hesitate to reach out and ask me, Andy, or Laura. And I'm excited. Okay, love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of the night. I'm about to go shower. And I'm going to dye my hair purple. What? I went pink and now I'm going purple. Yeah, that's it. I need to sleep. Love y'all. Have a fabulous, fabulous rest of the week and a great weekend.